So today we're going to unbox the Garmin Catalyst, the driving performance optimizer. So let's see what we have in here. The Garmin is extremely high rated, so for all your track needs. Once you open it up, we have it's going to be your screen. It'll be very similar to, kind of like an iPad setup. And when it looks over here, like we have our camera. So let's see what else is inside. All right, once we unbox the Garmin, you have a few items over here. This is gonna be your screen, where you're able to see, your information while you're tracking your vehicle. And you're gonna have the camera, different wiring capabilities. You can hardwire it down to your battery, so you don't have to worry about plugging it into a USB. You have different types of holders here, and this is what comes inside the box. All right, well, let's try to put it together now. All right, YouTube, so we have all the attachments here. They're gonna ask you to set up a profile, all that good stuff, so they could email you all the track info. So you have all these attachments. I'm not sure why Garmin made it where you have to attach 4 pieces just to stick it to your windshield, but that's what they want. That's what we're gonna give them. So pretty good magnet right onto the screen here. And they're gonna ask you for one of these attachments here. So this goes on top, and then they're gonna ask for another one on the opposite side. Okay, so we're gonna make sure to put that in here. So, make sure you have enough play in there, so when your attachment's in there, it's nice and secure. However, if you want to make adjustments, it's not that difficult on you. Comes the other piece they want you to add here. It goes on one side. All right, it's going to be your suction cup. This is what's going to go on your windshield. So let's place this here. This is going to go right over here. Make sure it's not crooked. Make sure you still move it. Make sure it still moves around in case you have to make some adjustments. However, make sure it's nice and snug, because you don't want it to fall in the middle of a turn while you're going 100 miles per hour. All right, so this is how it's gonna look once it's fully built. Here's your screen, here's the attachments, and this is gonna attach to the windshield. So now we're trying to figure out the power supply. So, a bunch of different cables here. So once you separate them, it's fairly easy. This is your camera. So you're gonna have a connection to your camera right here. And that's gonna get routed into the back of the Garmin right over here. So that's what's gonna supply the power to the camera. And then you have the second cable. So this cable go behind the Garmin, and this cable is going to slide into your USB or your cigarette cable. And if you want to do a hard wire, you're going to have to somehow tap into your power supply of your car, running the cable through the car, and get into your actual battery, which is great, a much cleaner job. However, for today, we're just going to do it through the cigarette. So this is a car we're going to install it on. This is my 2019 Porsche 911 GT3 RS Weissach edition. You have the ceramic composite brakes, carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber wing, carbon fiber mirrors. Now let's see how we installed this Garmin here. So as we get into the vehicle, you're gonna notice that I already set it up. So this is the Garmin right here. Okay, here's their screen. And let me show you where how we ran this. So once you have everything connected, Garmin recommends to put the camera on the front windshield of the car. That's due to to get a better view of the racetrack. Some of the other cars, they like to put it in the rear. However, I want to get a better view of the racetrack, not of my large head while I'm driving. So the cable, it has a really good sticker on the camera. I mounted it right below your rearview mirror. Now you're going to see the cable that ran through here. Now this cable, I ran it as neat as I could through the roof line. And as you notice, all right, notice the roof line come in here, down to the side, into the glove box. Okay, so as I ran it through the glove box, the power to the camera goes inside the Garmin. So let me take this off real quick. So you can see the cables. So the cable of the Garmin of the camera goes towards the camera. Then you're going to have another power that you connect into here. Okay, so it's kind of hard to not have any cables coming around, but we did the best job that we could. All right, so I'm going to close that. All right, and here is the easily removable screen. Easily just plugs right in there and you're ready to go. So as you can tell, I already set up my race profile. All right, you hit done. And whenever you're ready to drive, you hit drive. Add a track, different countries, depending where you're at. There's international. So there's plenty of tracks for you to choose from. So this concludes the setup of the Garmin Catalyst. We're going to put it to use this weekend, and I'll put up some more videos to show you how it looks after we're on the track.
You don't get faster by wishing for it, dreaming about it. You get faster by mastering your craft. Always looking for that edge in performance.
Next left, carry more speed.
Find your line to faster times. Catalyst, the driving performance optimizer for real track racing. Only from Garmin.